I come to you with an accent tag today. I was looking for new people to subscribe to and I came across Greek, Italian, German. I think that's her name. You should check her out. She's cool. And she's got Greek in her blood, so obviously she's cool. Don't know why I'd say that, Jess. I'm going seeing Three Doors Down! Woo! I've seen them before and they're really good live, so I'm really excited for that. So yeah, I'm going to try and get on with this tag and make sure it's not like a stupidly long video, because all my videos are stupidly long. So yeah, I have a really weird accent and I think it's probably because I've lived in quite a few places. I've never ever stayed in the same area all my life, and because I am around Greek people in my house, like my grandparents, like the Greek Cypriot vibe, and I've got a lot of family in Cyprus, it's like I don't pick up on the accent, but because I have Greek in my blood and I'm hearing it constantly, I do get a slight twang whenever I'm speaking certain things, which makes me sound weird. Not exactly Greek, but weird. And I also lived in Austin, Texas for a year, so I've kind of got like an American twang a bit because I've got quite a few American friends, and when I intertwine myself with them, I tend to pick up on a lot of things. I've got what they call a TTT, a tiny Texan twang. That's what my friend called it anyway. I was originally born in Lancaster in England, and I've lived in Manchester for most of my life, so most of my voice is Mancunian, but then there's all these little twangs from all over the place, like literally all over the country, and a little bit of American. I don't think I've got an American accent at all, but all my friends think I do, so anyway, so first of all I have to go through a list of words, pronouncing them, and I'm going to get to my bum on that. Here is the list of words. Garage, herb, schedule, figure, jaguar, lieutenant, water. Okay, quick story before I continue going through that list. All my friends in Austin, all my Austinites as I call them, take the piss out of me for that, because in America and in Austin they're all like, water! And my friend Lydia, they're always like, water! And Rosie's like, water! And then they all have a go at me because I say water, and it's funny because my friend Dave, he's like, water. And yeah, so there's a bit of a Wigan accent in there as well. I'm intertwined. My accent is fucked up, it really is. Water! Advertisement. Vase. Root. Ballet. Tomato. Leisure. Address. 8. Boy. Okay, the next word, I don't even know if I can pronounce it properly, so have a go. Aluminium. Aluminium. Have I said that correctly? Because, like, I can't pronounce so many things, like additives. Did I say that correctly? Aunt. Wash. Oil. Theatre. Iron. Salmon. Caramel. Fire. Shore. Okay. And again, I'm going to go off onto another story as well. A lot of my American friends tend to be like, it's shore, because shore is the seaside shore. Shore, not sure. Shore. Okay, I'm done with that. Let's continue with the list, Jess. Let's continue with the list. Data, not data, even though most of my viewers are American, so not data, it's data! Watching TV shows, like American TV shows, because they're like 10 times better than English TV shows, and they're like on CSI. We've got to get the data report. Data report! Data report! Okay, let's carry on. Ruin, crayon, toilet, New Orleans, pecan, both. Again, probably, spitting image, Alabama! Okay, I don't say it like that. Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, okay, syrup, pajamas, court. Okay, so that's the list of words. A few other words that I say apparently weird, according to all my friends, is I say Tuesday. I don't say Tuesday. Every now and then I will say Tuesday, but like 99% of the time I say Tuesday. I think I picked that one up in Austin. I say aeroplane. My friend Dave has a go at me because he's all aeroplane or airplane and I'm all aeroplane. I think that's something to do with Wigan rubbing its disease off on me. So yeah. There's now a series of questions that I have to reply in words. So basically I'm going to get on with that. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? Number 1, why would you do that? Number 2, I've watched American Pie so many times and I've seen them do it on that. I've technically never done that kind of thing. I think it's called TP. You TP someone's house. I don't know. Yeah. What is that bubbly carbonated drink called? Like, I tend to say, like, give me a Coke, a Sprite, an Iron Brew. I never really, like, say anything else. It's like, give me a Mountain Dew. I don't know. Do you know what? This is a really, really obvious one that I can't think on my top of my head. Fizzy pop. Okay, that's what I call it. It's fizzy pop. Not soda. It's fizzy pop. Okay, right. I need to stop saying that because someone's going to think that I'm insulting them when I'm not. Fizzy pop. What do you call gym shoes? Well, first of all, I work out in Converse, so I don't really know the specific answer to that question because I think it depends on the person that's working out, really. I climbed Mount Snowdon in Wales wearing Converse because that's the most comfortable shoe to me, Converse, no matter what it is. Dancing around, running, walking, everything. And I work out in Converse too, so Converse is my gym shoe, but I think over here they call them trainers. What do you say to address a group of people? Now this is a funny one because again, I don't think it's like a dialect thing. I don't think it's something that like everybody says around here. And I'm weird. You're talking to me while I'm talking to you. I'm just a weird one. Like, I don't generally like say the norm. Like, I suppose most people would be like hello or something or hi, or I just tend to like address people by their names. But even then, I don't really do that much. See, I'd be like, yo, twat. Yo. Dudes. Motherfuckers! And then a lot of the time I actually do find that I end up shouting really vulgar things like, ah, I'm a paedophile! That gets a lot of people's attention. I often find that a group of my boy mates, it's like, they tend to like get into this massive conversation about crap. And it's like, if I've not come into the conversation and I'm not part of it, but I want to say something and I try and have a say and they kind of ignore me, I end up shouting something ridiculous like, shit, I just pissed my pants again. And it gets their attention. No joke, it actually gets their attention, I found. So it's like, to address a big group of people, I tend to say dudes or yo. I think it's yo or dudes. That's not very English, is it? Yeah. What do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? A daddy long legs! It's funny as well, because when I was a kid, it was my dad who pointed out daddy long legs, and then my dad would say, look, the daddy long legs is your daddy, because my dad's incredibly tall, so it's like I always associated the daddy long legs spider with my actual father, so yeah. So I guess it's a Graham spider, because that's my father's name. Yeah. Blech. What do you call your grandparents? Why did I say that so aggressively? Yaya and Bapu, which is Greek for grandma and granddad. They're the ones I live with, my Yaya and Bapu. But I've got like 2 sets of grandparents on my dad's side, and it's like, because his mum and dad divorced at an early age and remarried, so like all my life I've kind of had 2 sets of grandparents on that side. I call them granddad and grandma in the caravan, and granddad and grandma in the house, because the ones that used to live in a caravan lived in a caravan, obviously, and the other ones lived in a house. And as a kid, that's how I separated them. That's how I knew who they were. So that's what I'd actually call them as a kid. And it's like, the ones that lived in a caravan have moved out into a house now, so they both live in houses, so it's like, I just kind of like call them grandma and granddad. It's like, so I've got 2 sets of grandma and granddads, and a Yaya and Bapu. I love my Yaya. And Bapu, of course. Yaya's my favourite. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries to the supermarket? A trolley. A trolley. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? Okay, now this is a weird one, because my instant reaction was epic weather, because that's like the coolest weather ever. I absolutely love it when the sun is shining and it's raining, especially when you're in Austin, Texas, and it's like you get that weird humidity and it's like you can go out in your underwear. casually like I do, and it's like, oh, nice, it's perfect. But unless you mean rainbows, you know when you get like the colourful thing in the sky and you get that guy on YouTube like, double rainbow, it's a double rainbow. I'm gonna shut up now. I call it a rainbow, or epic weather. What is the thing used to change the TV channel? A clicker. Okay, so that's all the questions and words. I tag anyone who is watching this that might want to do this tag. Who else should I tag? I tag Graveyard Girl, Ellie, Jayden, and Shawniesprettynink, if that's the actual correct term. Oh, and I tag Forgetregretart. That's my friend Demi. She recently started making YouTube videos, so I thought I would welcome her to the community by tagging her in this video. So yeah, I tag all them people, plus you, so I just tag everybody. Let's all have a sexual orgy of tagging. Let's all come together as one and make passionate tagging love. Am I weird? Shall I just chill down here for a bit? Do 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 do. Orea Vija. Galanicta oniragoliga.